Hello everyone, today is 7th April 2021, a beautiful day. Now it is 60 Fahrenheit and very good weather and bright sunny day. So I thought of sharing you some updates. First I will talk about the Dahlia updates. 3 weeks ago, I believe March 17th, I planted these Dahlia tubers in compost in the pot, and I wanted to show you after a week because after 2 days I potted them. I saw the new branches coming from the three tubers that I bought this year. The tubers were very good, so this is one of them, and let me show you this, the complete. It is so healthy, it is beautiful. So within on the third day I saw the branches coming out, and I wanted in the first week itself to record, but somehow I couldn't. And now it is 3 weeks, and see, you can see they are already grown this much. I thought I will wait few seconds until this airplane passes. So this is one of the latest tuber I bought. So I'm very happy that this is grown very well. Then this is the second one. This is the second one. See the height in 3 weeks. But within 3 days they already started growing. And see, this is the third one. Very nice. I'm very happy. They are leaning in one direction because where I kept, when they started, they were I kept in my TV room. It has a big window and brights. The room is very bright. The sunlight passes very well. So after a week, I moved it to close to the window, too close to the window, thinking now they need more light. And then I saw they started leaning towards the window to get more sunlight, you can say. So otherwise they were straight. The stems were straight upright when they started. Then this is the fourth tuber. I think this is part of the stem, but somehow it didn't sprout yet. So I don't know. I will wait. I'm still hoping it will grow. And this is my last year tuber, which was a little bit dried as compared to the tuber that I bought this year. So this one, it sprouted second week, not the first week. So when I saw my new tuber sprouting, I thought maybe these are dead. I don't know, like little bit I was suspicious whether it is completely dried, because I did not take care in the garage. The tubers, I just left it in a bag, so they dried a lot. But because of that, I think they sprouted a little late, but still they sprouted. So I'm very happy with that. And this is also the same plant, same color of this one, of that one. This is the same one. So this also sprouted. So I have now 5, only this one which I'm waiting, but all the other so now I have a 5, and I will wait 1 more month, I believe, because in this April I have a lot of other plants to put in the ground, which I will show you soon. So I can wait another month because in April also I have experienced it snows and dahlia may the branches they may die. That happened last year to my other variety. I bought two variety of the dahlia, this one and the one more which died. When they sprouted, I saw the nice branch coming out, and after 2-3 weeks of those branches coming out, I kept them outside. And cold weather, during snow I kept them inside, but still I put it outside when there was no snow, and the cold weather they could not tolerate and it died. These also, the branches died, but they grew more branches when the weather got better, but the other one couldn't. That is my experience with the dahlia. Now I want to talk about the Royal Star Magnolia Stellata that I ordered online. December 30th I planted in this pot. I have made a video about that just to relate how it was when I received it, and how tiny it was. But I knew this is a hardy plant, and it will give me good result. And now you can see it is already 3 months, and I waited for a good weather because I didn't want to take a chance that it will die, because the branches they grew inside the house, so they are little bit delicate. When they grow outside, the outside weather, based on that they are stronger, but when I have kept them inside the house, the branches on the first year may not be strong enough to tolerate the cold weather outside. So to make sure that I will not kill the plant, I intentionally kept it inside for extra month, and now the weather is good enough to bring it outside. So just now I brought it outside, and 1 or 2 days I will keep it like this, and then I will plant in the ground, because based on my knowledge, they are used to be in the inside indoor temperature. So suddenly if I will plant them outside, the roots will also disturb, and the leaves are also not used to the outside weather. So sometimes they say to keep it 1 week, so minimum at least 2 days I will keep it, and then I will plant it in the ground. So I just wanted you to see the plant, see how good it is looking. So somehow 3 months they look good, so I'm happy with this. So before I plant, I just wanted to share with you how it is. Now I want to show you the update about my hardy kiwi and pomegranate roots. This hardy kiwi, this hardy kiwi is this plant. See how beautiful it is. I believe it is already 2 months, and it is already ready. The branches came out quickly after a week of putting in the pot, but I think I just waited for the good weather, because last year also the same plant I planted, but in March, and after that it snowed. So though I covered with some cardboard boxes, still it died, and I did not see them to be alive later. Some roots they do, even if the new branches die, then they again after couple of weeks or few more weeks they produce new branches, but it did not happen with the hardy kiwi. That's why I was making sure that I will not plant it in March. And now for a long time I see the temperature, lowest temperature is 40 plus. So I'm thinking, I brought it just now outside. I'm thinking I'll keep it outside 2-3 days, and then I may plant it outside. But I just wanted to share with you how big it is now. And I started from the roots. It was just root, not plant at all. So many times roots don't survive also, because in the store they are for few weeks, and then they recommend to plant it quickly, because they have only tiny roots, but it just happens like I experienced that immediately I am not able to plant it. Though indoor also many times many roots I was not able to plant indoor, and it stays few weeks in my house also inside, and then I pot them. So which is not good for the plant, but sometimes they survive and sometimes they die. So I just wanted to share with you what I did and how I got the result. So now I believe it looks good, so I will plant it this week. And I don't have good results with the other one, the pomegranate. When I bought also, I was thinking, because in our zone it is not hardy, I believe so, but still I just wanted to experiment. If it survives, it will be a very happy thing for me, because we have seen this pomegranate a lot in our in Odisha, and I did not have a plant in my house, but in many of my relatives' house, my in-laws' house, have a very good plant, and I have seen these fruits a lot. Just to enjoy the plant, I thought I will try, and I got a bad result. So I do not, this is the plant. If you see this is the plant. I mean, this one is the plant, this one, this is the plant. So seeing that, when I had a few extra cuttings, that is pothos or money plant we say in India. Here money plant is a different plant, but in Odisha people know this as money plant, but this is pothos. I think it is golden pothos. And so I thought, okay, just to keep them alive, they didn't have enough roots, they are just cutting. I tried learning from a YouTuber that this is the node cutting. They say you keep one leaf and one node, and that grows faster as compared to bigger branches. That's what I learned. So I thought, and they look green and good, so I believe they will survive. So when I was not seeing any life here, so I thought, okay, let me use the soil for this pothos. That's why I have planted this. But I just wanted to show you this my pomegranate root, you see. So I think it is dead, it's not coming. It has been 2 months and it is not coming. So pomegranate root, I was unsuccessful. Hardy kiwi, I can say I am successful. So again, I am showing you a better view of the plant. Now let's talk about another thing. Now I want to show you the updates with my rose cuttings. I did many rose cuttings from the plant which looked good. I think first week of December, no, last week of December, I think. So till then the plants was were looking good. I mean, I was able to cut a few rose cuttings of different variety that I had in my garden. And December 28, I think I did. I have to check my video to verify, but I think December 28 I made many rose cuttings. I planted them in soil to propagate, and I saw them coming new branches with many of those cuttings. But after a few weeks I saw many of them died, many had fungus. I think I had made a video about that later. And only 2 from those cuttings, one rose cutting, this one, now I don't remember what variety it is, and one euonymus. If you see, this was, I did not know at all, but I thought I will try. I was inspired by a YouTuber. Many cuttings that are never told that you can propagate through branch, or the propagate through branch, but still she keeps on trying, propagating through water and in the soil, and many times she is successful. So like that I thought, let me try also. And this euonymus, I did not read anywhere that I can propagate it through cutting, but I tried and it survived. So from many roses that I did, 10 15 I think, or 20 I did, this is one that, so the whole branch is new, that one, and this one came later. So and it is growing when the temperature is when the sunlight is enough, it is growing. It is I kept it in my living room window, So whenever there is a sun, because in our zone every day we don't see sunlight, many days it is cloudy and dark, but in winter I'm talking about. So now in March, from second week most of the time it is getting sun, and I saw this branch growing faster than before. So that's why I'm talking so much about the sunlight, how it relates with the plant growth. And so it is growing well, and I thought this week I will plant it. So, and this is the euonymus I tried, and this is new, this branch is new, and this is new. So you can, I'm just trying to show you a better view. So I'm successful about this, I'm very happy, and I brought it here so that I can show you. This is the cutting of this branch near my rhododendron, that is a euonymus. So that is a euonymus, and I have one more euonymus here, that one. And this is the firecracker plant, I just brought it outside, it was in the garage. So that is one euonymus. I tried to transplant it because it is very rocky, that place, and from the first year I think it has grown only maybe 2-3 inches, not more than that. And so the top 30% branches every year they are damaged by the snow, and 30% only growth I see. So logically I don't see them taller any year. So that, thinking that, I wanted to transplant it, and I tried, but I could not, because whatever the root it is, it has gone deeper, and I always thought, okay, if I want somewhere else, maybe I should buy a new plant, like that. Thinking like that, I stopped thinking to transplant, but I tried, and this is the second. So these two plants were already here, with this rhododendron. Though the rhododendron was very, very small, I can say 1/5 size of it was there when we moved to this house. But the euonymus, I think euonymus or euonymus, I believe its name. So you can see very beautiful new growth coming out. I don't want to trim it because it is not very tall. So I tried, and you can see, so this is the part of that. So I'm thinking I will plant that somewhere in the front, somewhere there. So I'm very happy about it, because it is evergreen in winter also. It is the same, the colors are green, and they are hardy enough in our zone. So I just wanted to show you my update of December 28th of rose cuttings. So this is it. Now I want to talk about this grape root, which I already bought. I think it is already nearly 2 months, I can say. Seedless candies, and I could not plant it in a pot. I should, but I thought I will plant it outside, and somehow I was occupied with other things. And I already have 2 varieties in my garden. This is one, and one more. The other tag I did not find. I only found this one. So this I already have, and I can show you where. The damask rose, yesterday the damask rose I trimmed yesterday. It is just left side of that. So left side of this is damask rose, and left side of that damask rose is there are 3 plants, you can see. So this is the white hibiscus, that which I got from Home Depot, thinking it is pink. The tag was pink blooming flower, but it bloomed white. That is that one. And next to that is one weeping cherry, which I made it symmetrical, planting one here and one this one, so which are now almost 6 feet. And the other day I explained that why this is much bigger than this one, and I maintained to put six main branches on both here and here, so that in future when they will be strong enough, they will have both six branches. And when they will come to their mature size, they both will look almost equal. It was my idea. So behind this weeping cherry is the branch what you are seeing. When I will go there another day, I can show you. That is a grape plant. That is a grape plant. And then behind that grass, which is now looks dry, there is a gala apple tree. So in that gala apple, in front of that gala apple, which tree is bent, so in front of that gala apple, I have one grape plant which I planted last year. This grape plant I planted 2 years ago, so this year it will be the third year. So the first year, that grape plant only I saw leaves, the way I sowed the roots like that. Now the new one like that, they grew 4-5 branches on the first year. But in the second year, last year, they grew many branches, I mean vines. And I did not add any fertilizer. I saw only one bunch of grapes produced last year, and it was very sweet. So I'm happy with the type. I don't remember exact variety. It may be the one that I showed you. I think it may be this one because it was a green color. And I am not sure if the other one is also green color grape. I'm sorry, I don't remember now that is green color grape or dark blue purple color grape that they are. So anyway, those are the two, and two different varieties than the one that I have. So this is one of those two. And this year I got this one, whose name is seedless candies. Seedless Cannabis, not candies, sorry, seedless cannabis. And it is so bright sunny. So you see how it is. It will be, so it is dark grapes, I think small size. And see the branches. Just I wanted to show you the tag, that's why I turned it that side. So otherwise just see how, so it looks healthy and it will survive. I think they are hardy in our zone. The other two also I saw their branches when it was November, and so I believe they will be strong once they are in the ground. So yeah, I wanted to show you this one. And then now I want to show you this two variety of hydrangea. I have almost rest all variety of hydrangea in the past 3 years. I collected whenever I got a new variety I planted. So first I planted pink two pink big leaf hydrangea, which is one is there near the lilac, left side of my new dawn climbing rose, inside the big circle. One I have planted where there is a soil packet I have left. So there is one big leaf hydrangea, and exactly same distance from the new dawn climbing rose to the other side also I have one big leaf pink color hydrangea. So this year it will be the third year. When I bought, they were very small, like one branch only, the way I will show you the roots. So they're like that. 2 years ago they were like that. Last year I meant to 2019 winter, I covered them with very nice mulch, and last year they multiplied into, I mean, many branches they sowed, they produced, and they were healthy, but they did not bloom. So this year I am hoping they may bloom because this will be their third year. And I have many other variety also. So those two, when I planted, I did not know they are shade loving plants. I mean, they don't like full sun, 8-10 hours of daylight sun. So thinking that, I have planted some other plants close to them, so that with time, if the other plants will grow, so their shade they will get it, and they will not be burnt by the hard sun, because that area is a lot of full sun. So on my left side, this side kind of I mean in the front east side, if I divide, 50% of this side is lot of sunlight they get. So the plants that they need lot of sunlight, I try to plant them on this side. and on this side they get lesser sunlight than that one, because this side they are covered with the shades of these woods, so this side they get lesser sun. So based on that I decide which plants I will plant, whether on the this side or that side. I'm just giving you what I do. So with time, if I'm successful, you can say that I am right what I am thinking. And now coming back to my this I can show you. I have other variety also, like blue and I mean I forgot the name, lace, some lace kind of they say. I mean the bloom is different, the type, the structure of the bloom is different. So I have tried whenever I have got different varieties. So why I'm telling is these two variety I don't have right now. I mean I did not have. So when I saw, I was confused whether I will take or not, because I already have a lot. But then again I thought, okay, if I will show my friends and I'm making videos, it's okay, and it was not very expensive. So I thought, okay, let me have it also, and if they are happy in my garden, and I can enjoy, and you all can enjoy when I will upload their pictures, blooming pictures. So thinking that this is everlasting crimson, and it is little bit, I think, maroon kind of the stems, you can say. But anyway, so this is how it is. And why I spoke a lot about those plants, those two pink big leaf hydrangea, they, when I planted, they had this much branch. They had this much branch. I think $80 I paid them. But they were plants, they were in a pot, and these are roots, they are saying. So they have kept some stuff which will hold the moisture, that's it, otherwise they are roots. And but when those are plants in the pot and they are in this size, but last year I saw they grew very well, so I believe this will also give me the same result. And this is everlasting crimson, so I think it is maroon color, it looks beautiful, it is maroon color. And this is pistachio hydrangea microphylla. Okay, so it is big leaf. So big leaf means the leaves are very big in these plants, and the flowers are also big head, kind of bunch of flowers and big head. So this is the pistachio, and they looked very pretty, attractive to me, so that's why I got it. And it has been, I think, nearly a month. I did not, I should have pot it in the pot, but I didn't. So but I believe they are hardy enough directly if I plant, because they look good. I did not water, imagine, it is 1 month I did not water them at all, because it is already closed, and if I open they will be bare root. So whatever the moisture they are holding and the food in the stem they have, still their leaves look good. So I thought they are fine, but that does not mean I should keep them many weeks. I should plant them. I was just waiting for good weather, good temperature, which I feel now next 10 days I see it is always lowest is 40. I did not want below 40, like in 30s I can't trust the ground, so the leaves may dry. But now I feel it is safe and I can plant them. So before planting I just wanted to show you how they look. And I have a lot of plants to talk about, but I may do that another day. The video is getting longer, so let me stop it here, and I will plan it. I will plant all these that I showed you. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.